everywhere, we are opening it up right here on Eagles FM Abuja. And this is me saying that this is the space for real opinion, reactions, and conversations. I'm talking the open banter. It is time for us to talk here on Eagles FM. One thing about us is that we agree to disagree and also agree. There is room for learning on learning and relearning. It's all about making sure that we keep the conversation real. So this is me saying, welcome to the open banter, where the conversation is open and the mic is all yours. So I'm first of all going to give you an idea of what we'll be talking about today. So yesterday, Tuesday, the Olu of Warri, Ogiame Atuwatse III, attended the conference in Lagos. Everything was going smoothly, conversations, greetings, and all of that. You know, those royal presence in a corporate setting, and everything was going smoothly. But then came that moment everyone is currently talking about. So this very well dressed, what I would assume a female executive, walked up to the king and extended her hand to shake the king. Like, she walked up to him. She was at the back, so he was standing. I don't know whether he was trying to enter into the premises. I don't know, but she walked up, smiling, and then she stretched her hand to greet the king. Before she could even make contact, one of the king's aides swiftly blocked her hand, like pushed her hand. He didn't do it in a rude way. He was quite polite, I must say, and professional. He just prevented her from shaking the king. So that split second gesture is currently stirring a full-blown controversy online, with some people saying that who extends their hands to an elder, let alone a king? Some people are saying that the aide was right. You do not shake a king's hand. And other people think that it was an unnecessary embarrassment. So while the conversations are still going on, there's another video that has resurfaced online at the same conference of Lagos, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, shaking hands freely with the Olu of Warri. So from the beginning, he was the one that people are saying, oh, is this a case of double standards? Because I think there are pictures of former President Olusegun Obasanjo on the internet where he portrayed in the current Orni of Ife or so. Yes, or even to the Olu of Warri. If I'm not mixing it up, I stand to be corrected. Yes, I think he was President Olusegun Obasanjo, where he revered the king. And people were like, yes, this is good. Older than the king, so long as he's the king, that stool, that seat, already puts him in that place of reverence. So now, some people are saying that some people just like that, and then you stretch your hands, that you want to shake the king. The others are saying, do not blame the woman. Maybe her media team or her protocol team did not brief her as to what should be done because she was quite overzealous. We want to hear from you. Do you think the woman was wrong to have extended her hand to the Olu of Warri? Yes. And is this a case of gender bias? Because some people are already saying, if the governor of Lagos can extend his hands and shake the king, why can't the woman do it? And what does this say about our African culture? Personally, I know that you cannot extend your hand to an adult. As a younger person, you cannot extend your hand to an adult, whether you're a man or a woman. It's quite improper for you to extend your hand to an adult that you want to shake them. I don't know about you, but let's hear from you. What's your take on this matter? Yes, good morning.
Cassie.
Yes, so how are you doing?
I'm fine. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Good to hear from you.
Cassie, I think you just explained that part of where I wanted to come in. On the neutral ground, on the normal ground.
Okay.
If you see an elder, except the elders bring out his hands, you don't remove your hands to shake an elder. How I was taught, so I don't know and I feel it should be everywhere.
Hmm.
So, first of all, aside the kingship or whatever, that person should be like your father. So it's like, look, seeing your father and you are the one to first bring out your hand to shake your father. That is an insult.
Hmm.
And where on earth, where do they shake? You don't shake those people, even aside anything. Let's forget that, okay, the governor, is she the governor?
No.
If they say, okay, because of the governor, is she the governor? That was governor. And maybe because of the respect, because of the what the power the man is holding as a governor, that is why he decided to, okay, let me just, instead of, if I do this, I look at it, I'm embarrassing the governor, right? So let me comply. But for the lady to bring out her hand, like, for me, that is so disrespectful. Very, very disrespectful. I don't know where she comes from, but I don't think she's from that part of the state. If you know what that person is, if you know what he's holding, if you know who he's standing, the highest thing you can do is for us either to prostrate or maybe just go down on your knees and greet him. And if he chooses to bring out his hand, fine. And I love what the protocol, in fact, the guy is so smart. I love what he did.
All right, thank you, sir. So he says that it is not good traditionally, culturally, for you to extend your hand to an elder. So this woman extended her hand to shake the Olu of Warri, and this is sparking quite a stir. Yeah, good morning, ma. Good to hear from you. Go on.
Good morning. It is very wrong of her. Very, very wrong.
Okay, it is very wrong. Chanya says, let's hear from you this morning. 0909-705-4450, the number to connect with us on Eagles FM. A woman is sparking cultural debate after she extended her hand to shake the Olu of Warri. Nigerians have quite a lot to say, and we are waiting to hear what you have to say as regards this as well. Let's see some of the comments here on X, formerly Twitter. I'm trying to get some of your comments and reactions on social media. Okay, now I see from behind walks up to the Olu of Warri, and the next thing she does is to stretch out her right hand to shake the king, who of course did not return the gesture, at least even before his aide pushed her hand away. How do we get to know what should be? Now, sometimes you might accomplish everything education wise and everything. You might have been in boardrooms and all of that, but this very little moment just shows your level of cultural exposure, with all due respect. Let's hear from you. Yes.
Okay, good morning, Kasi.
Yes, good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Okay, my name is Triple D from Waru. Right now I'm calling from Waru.
All right, good to hear from you, Triple D. So let's go.
You disappear. Good to hear your voice. Good to hear you back.
Thank you so much. Thank you. God bless you.
See, she is wrong. She is wrong. But for one or two reasons why she did that, it's only she will need to explain. But it's very, very wrong. Very, very wrong. I believe at her age, before she arrived at this stage, she might, just as you rightly said, just your last statement, educationally wise, exposure, and then educationally wise, exposure. It is like some of us that we have not even known anywhere apart from room and parlor where we stay. We say, okay, maybe. But at least this one, she should even know a bit better than some of us. So she's wrong. But I cannot say it's bad, no,
of course.
It's wrong. But
actually, just being zealous, and she acted clearly out of ignorance, because what she did, I don't think she meant any harm. Just didn't know that you are not supposed to do that. But I don't know. But growing up, I was told that you cannot extend your hand to shake an elder. In fact, there were times when if my dad gave us anything and maybe he bought something with it. Like, of course, not saying he's not your friend, but like you shouldn't be so casual about. I think some of these values get to stick with us even when we are no longer with our parents. Yes, hello, good morning.
Good morning, Kathy.
Yes, good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Are you kidding me?
Hello?
Can't you hear me?
I can hear you,
Like
but it's difficult
did my voice change or something?
Is this Nana?
Like I don't. I'm surprised that you didn't catch my
Like
voice.
your voice sounds really different, honestly. And the truth is
Listen.
that even when I'm sleeping, I'll be able to guess your voice. But this time I couldn't.
Listen.
You sound like you put your
Listen,
mouth
Kathy.
inside a jar and covered it. Like I can't. But I think
I don't like. Listen, it's just these children. See, and I have a very very terrible headache this morning. So I
so
just
sorry.
don't know.
So sorry. So
I
you're
don't
finally
know.
back to
But I
work.
hope you can hear me now.
Yes, I can.
Like, see. But I can't pay for it. I'm already counting the days.
Yes, because
Hello?
yes, please, Nana, we're with you. Go on.
I said I'm already counting down the days.
You just
before we
started
get
now.
another bill.
You just started.
I am already tired already.
Wahala.
Kathy, stay with these children for one day. You will understand what I mean.
Imagine the stress. I can imagine. So let's hear your take, Nana.
Oh, yeah, okay. So Kathy, this lady, is she Nigerian?
Yes, she is a Nigerian from what I see, and she looks like someone who is well traveled, educated. She looks like a CEO. I'm yet to really find out her identity and what she does, but she was at this conference looking really good, CEO energy and everything.
Okay. So, Kathy, for the fact that she's a Nigerian, who probably knows some of the traditions in Nigeria, I don't think an excuse of she just didn't know is not even an excuse. You are from this country, you know our tradition. Like even if generally you don't extend your hands to elders now. We don't do that. Like name me one African country that shakes hands to their elder as a form of greeting. Let's even remove Nigeria. Listen, if the king was the one who extended his hand to her, I would totally understand that. It's no issue to me. But like you going, even as a man, to just go to meet the chief, king, or district leader and just extend your hand like that, it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me. It's not right. It is not right. Maybe if we were in a European country, I will understand. Or maybe if it was the president, I will totally understand.
Of course, yeah.
Listen, if it was the president or a governor or a government official, I will understand. But this is a traditional ruler. You know we have traditions. We have our culture. And I like I said, I don't know any African country. I'm not even stopping it at Nigeria only. I don't know any African country that you, as like a citizen, you just go and push your hand out to a traditional ruler and said, "How far? Let's shake hands." Like it doesn't work that way. Maybe, but like I don't know. Maybe she doesn't know, but I don't believe that she doesn't know.
You'll be surprised, Nana. You'll
that.
be surprised. It's possible she does not know. There are people
Yes,
who
that's what I'm saying.
may seem educated and everything,
I'm just
but
saying that personally.
they may not know some of these things. Yeah.
Yes, I know that she might not know, but I'm just personally saying that if she grew up in Nigeria, I don't believe that she doesn't know. Maybe like you said, she's giving the CEO energy, like I've read a lot of books, I've conquered a lot of things, so I feel like I'm important too. And no one should take that away from her. Maybe who knows what she like went through before she came to she like reached this spot she's in life now. But like still it doesn't take away the fact that this is a traditional ruler and we have traditions and cultures in Nigeria. Like see, Cassie, in my own side, if a king wants to sit down, no one is even allowed to look at him.
Yes.
Like if he's sitting or standing, like the palace guards, or they will use their agbada, this barbaric gown cover him. No one will see how when he's standing up from no one is seeing how he is on a chair. So imagine now me as I am. Let me just now go and say, King, how far? I want to shake your hand. Like I know, I know my people. I know what I will. I know the like. If it is even talk only, I will be so thankful. Like if the consequences will just be like backlash and talk, I'll be so thankful. I know it will be more than that. But like, and even if she was not, she didn't know. Cassie, there's also one thing. If she didn't know, she should ask. You see, asking questions, act on your own. You are not supposed to go and act on your own. For like, you need to respect people's traditions. You need to ask. Like, I'm sure she was together with many people. She would have said, "I want to greet this traditional. Like, what should I do?" Not just go and. Sure, like you said, maybe she didn't know. Like I'm saying, there's no excuse for ignorance.
All right, thank you, Nana. Have a wonderful day. Now, let's see what some people are saying on social media regarding the move by this woman to shake hands with the Olu of Warri. Okay, so this one is Sami. He says this woman intentionally made as to test the waters to see if she will be allowed to shake the Olu or because she's a woman. She intentionally planned it in her mind to do it, and if they will give way for her because she's a woman, but thankful the security detail knows his job and was swift to action to hold her back. She was making a trial to see if it will work, and she failed woefully on the big stage to her shame and the plan. Wow. Okay, now let's see. This one is Emmanuel. He says that's not disrespect. Normal. She doesn't know. Security did his job. Okay, let's hear from you. 0909-705-4450. The number to us 0973530044. Reach out to us here on Eagles FM to be a part of the show this morning. What is your take? There's been mixed reactions as regards a woman who tried to extend her hand and shake the Olu of Warri. Yes, hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
My name is Idris.
Okay, where are you calling us from, please?
I'm trying to talk about that woman they are doing for that king.
Okay, go ahead, sir. Go on.
They are all Nigerian traditional rulers or any king. No any person they are shake traditional rulers or king. Even the president, they will never shake them. This woman, they are doing wrong. You're supposed to investigate this woman, whether it's a Nigerian woman or they are come from another country. They want to abuse our king in Nigeria.
Okay.
That king of Warri, I'm not from Warri, but I'm in Nigeria. This is returning. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. The woman should be investigated to know if she's really from Nigeria. Okay. Seeing a woman's hand of greeting as belittling. I see nothing bad. It is just perception. Okay, Joseph from Jai expressed opinion this morning. Thank you. We appreciate you. Let's hear from you. 0909-705-4450 is the number to cut us here on Eagles FM. Okay, now let's see some of the comments making the rounds on social media as one has tried to extend her hand to shake the Olu of Warri. I'm trying to get that. Okay, so here we have it. Some of the comments. Okay, now this is Sami _ Sasami. He says Nigeria has like one kings and emirs that no one knows what their role is other than enjoying free public money. Europeans knew earlier and converted their monarchies into tourism attraction. Why Nigerians continue to make monarchies relevant is what I do not understand. Okay, he does not believe in the.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, I'm calling from Lubi. My name is Abubakar.
All right, go on, Abubakar.
I think what that woman did was very, very wrong, actually, because as a Nigerian, she is supposed to know our culture very well, and she is supposed to ask if she doesn't know. So I think she did was very wrong, and it's not acceptable.
All right, thank you, Abubakar. He says it is wrong and it is not acceptable. Okay, still picking some of the comments here on X. Now, Omo Ogun says some people are just culturally deficient. How can you see a traditional king and the only thing your brain would tell you is to raise your hand and give him a handshake? Even the governor gives handshake will still have to stretch his hand first before you bring your own. That lady is evidently badly raised to have attempted to. Okay, now Forest Scribe says the culture doesn't allow you shake hands with a traditional ruler. We all know this. Kudos to the guard that put her in her place. Okay. Yes, hello. My way missed your call. You can give us a call back on 097054450. So Andy underscore the great says the babe get mind oh you want shake Olu of Warri this woke generation now wow. Go CFC says the O2 had been all prepped on the ground protocol instead of people being humiliated in this manner. My thought, duh. So who was supposed to prep them as to how to handle themselves? Ambassador of Abuja at Hot Abuja Boy says they did not inform her that women do not shake men and she did not have respect at all because she's executive director. They need to start training our ladies that men are the ones that bring their hand to shake, not you bringing your hand to shake a man or hug a man. Hello.
Good morning, my good sister.
Yes, good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Ugo Best.
Okay.
I'm calling from Masukuru.
All right, please go on, sir.
I am enjoying your program, sir.
Thank you so much. Good to hear.
Well, for me, I think what she did is wrong. Those that is saying there is nothing wrong about it, I think they don't know tradition and they cannot change the tradition within a day or a year. You cannot change the tradition. The ignorant has no excuse. Even if you are from abroad, you are still wrong. Because before you meet a king, you have to ask questions. What are the culture here? What are the tradition here? Can I just do the way I do in abroad? Can I do the way I do in Italy or Canada? If you don't ask questions, you fall victim of the law in that very country. So there is no excuse anyway. Let me tell you one thing. People are saying it's wrong, is wrong. You have not said me, nobody has said why it is like that. Why is it that if you are a genome, extending a hand to greet an elder, it becomes a wrong thing? The reason is that, are you still there?
I can hear you.
Hello?
Right. Yes, please
okay.
continue.
The reason is that when you extend your hand to greet an elder, you are already sending message. That your hand send a message telling the king or the elder to come for greeting. It shouldn't be like that. The person to send you message should be your elder or the king. That is why tradition makes it that the person, two persons, one junior, one elder, the person to bring his hand first should be the elder and not the younger one. So there is no way at all that the woman is right. If she don't know, she's still wrong because she's supposed to know. You don't meet he's not an ordinary person. You don't meet a king without asking questions, without inquiring the right norms. Thank you, my sister. What is wrong is wrong. She is wrong. There is no two way about it. If you are coming from abroad and you're taking it as an excuse, it's not an excuse because you're supposed to ask a question before. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. We appreciate you for calling us now. Our cultural respect or how it should be done in different settings has always been a center of controversy or source of controversy and attention. I think I remember a time when Iris Star was dragged for extending her hands to Sheikh Fuji legend K1 the Ultimate. I think yes, sorry. I think that moment actually brought quite a stir with some people saying that why are you extending hand to shake a whole king's day? It did not make any sense. So it's not just about a king, but what is applicable in the African culture and who gets to decide what should be. Okay, I think this is where we get to wrap it up, but let's pick some of the messages here. Now, this one is Omowa. He says, I am curious, guys. What if Donald Trump, or Russian president that offered the Olu of Warri a handshake, would the bodyguard do the same thing he did to this lady to them? Okay, if you ask me now, who I go ask? Ogazie says, you bring hand, you won't shake king. All the small children of these days, you have to wait for an elder to stretch out and offer you an handshake. Talk more of a king. Okay, now some people are commending the security detail for stepping in the way so that that moment was handled better. Like I said, he wasn't rude to her. He just showed her, instructed her, because she failed to understand what should have been done at that point. Well, I would just say that this moment reminds us of something really important. Education and cultural exposure are not the same thing. You can be highly educated, well-traveled, polished in corporate spaces and still be very unfamiliar with the deep cultural codes that guide certain traditions. And it's important that you learn. They say if you are in Rome, you behave like the Romans. And the truth is, in many African cultures, especially in the royal and traditional settings, we do not shake elders or kings the way we greet our peers. You cannot remove your hand that you want to shake an elder. I'm saying it because it is not culturally right. Now, respect isn't expressed through a handshake. It is shown through posture. And it brings me back to this saying that a child's place is in the embrace of their elder. Yes, but if you wash your hands well, you can sit with the elders and even kings to dine with them. And it also brings me back to this other saying that says, when a child behaves well, their place is no longer at the feet of the elders, but in their warm embrace. So this time, your elders can embrace you, your kings can embrace you. So maybe you did not know before. It's possible that this lady is not the only person who does not know this. There might be people out there who do not know about this cultural protocol. It's not to humiliate you, it is to guide you to understand that there are certain cultural codes that must be adhered to. And I think it's good that this is coming out this way. Maybe the exposure might cause a little bit of embarrassment, but at the same time, it's a learning point for so many people to pick something from it, so that going forward, they would know that culture and courtesy must learn to coexist. Because in Africa, in our heritage, we do not shake our elders first. I'm not saying you cannot shake your elder. If your elder extends their hands to you, why not? You can shake them. But you extending your hand as a younger person, it's not a good sight. And I'm hoping that we get to teach our children some of these cultural codes so that they can learn. Remember what they say? Catch them young. My name is Cassandra Yunabe. Thank you for listening to today's episode of the Open Banter here on Eagles FM. Keep listening to your number one radio station. Remember, it is Way Back Wednesday, and we'll definitely do justice to that.
Oops, sorry for the break in transmission.
Fire!
Stay, play, Eagles Fresh Hits.
102.3 Eagles FM.
Are you guys ready?
goes sounds like this.
And I don't wanna be somebody without your body.
Attention all brothers, this is a Ninja and I Hypertech collaboration.
Something like a bushmeat.